ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our 17th Annual International Women's Day Celebrations 2025. My name is Dina Yako, and I will be your host for tonight's event. Today, in collaboration with Settlement Services International, we present the 2025 International Women's Day under the theme of Women's Safety, Sense of Belonging and Diversity, focusing on the success stories of refugee women in Australia. This event is sponsored by the Community and Cohesion Support Program. We also would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our sponsors and supporters who make this event possible. But of course, before we begin, I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land, the Cabrogal clan of the Darug Nation, and pay our respects to elders past and present. Now, can I please ask everyone to stand up for the Australian National Anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. Okay, I'm just going through a few housekeeping. There will be a few housekeeping rules. If I could ask you all to kindly keep these wonderful gadgets on silent, and if you wish to take a phone call, please do so in the foyer. Bathrooms are situated on my left and up the ramp in the back of this room. In case of emergencies, please follow instructions from staff and volunteers. We also have an in-house photographer who will be capturing all these special moments for tonight's event. So if you do not wish to have your photograph taken, please let the photographer know. If you have any questions or queries, please don't hesitate to approach one of the wonderful committee members and volunteers who have committed their time to make today's event a success. Tonight, of course, will not be possible without the ongoing support and commitment of our community members. We acknowledge the contributions and presence of federal and state MPs, councillors and others. Ms Anne Stanley, federal member for Wirrawa, Councillor Emmanuel AJ, Liverpool City Council, Councillor Mr Samir Youssef, Fairfield City Council, Ms Carmen Lazar, IOM Centre Manager, Assyrian Resource Centre, Ms Chu Lee, CEO, Western Sydney MRC, Mrs Nath Brown, and CEO of Metro Assist, Ms Nina Shahi. And all our community organisations, community leaders, media, TV and radio. A special thanks goes to Liverpool Catholic Club for providing us with this great venue, and DJ Milad, who will be looking after our music tonight. I will now ask Dr. Alia to come here on stage and give her welcome speech.
Good evening and welcome everyone. Thank you for attending International Women's Day event today. I begin by acknowledging the traditional custodian of the land we were gathered on today, and I pay my respect to the elders past, present and emerging. As we celebrate International Women's Day 2025 today, we unite under the theme, Women's Safety, Sense of Belonging and Diversity. This isn't just a slogan. It's a call to action. Safety is the foundation of equality. Women should feel safe in their homes, workplaces, and communities, free from fear, free from harm. Yet, too many women still face violence and discrimination. 1 in 3 women in Australia experience violence in their lifetime. This must change. We need stronger policies, better education, and the courage to speak out and support one another. Sense of belonging. A society where every woman feels valued. Belonging means more than being present. It means being valued. Every woman deserves to be seen, heard, and respected, no matter what her background is. Inclusion is about removing barriers, not just opening doors. Diversity, it's our strength and our future. Australia is one of the most beautiful countries in the world, and it's the most diverse nation in the world as well. This diversity should be our greatest strength, not a challenge to overcome. When we embrace differences and we embrace different voices, perspectives, and experiences, then we can unlock innovation, creativity, and the process. Let's work together to build a future where all women feel safe, included, and empowered. Happy International Women's Day, and thank you, everyone.
Can I please now ask Dr. Bushra Al-Obaidi to speak about the Women's Committee and their contributions to the lead up to today's event?
Hi, everybody. Good evening. I'm just like have a little bit of thank you message to the organizers. As we begin our celebration of International Women's Day, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the incredible efforts of the women behind the event decoration and the 3 workshops and the umbrella show. A heartfelt thank you to the Women and Design Committee and Social Committee and its dedicated leader, architect May Jamil. Sorry, she is not with us today. She has a family like close in Baghdad. Along with Tanya Jassim, Dr. Aliya, Samira Ali, Amal Hamdani, with the help of Nahla Al-Baqal, Linda Ishaya, Hana Shabo, Azhar Metti, Lamia Salman, for their hard work and commitment. Their efforts were evident even before today's event, particularly in organizing the 3 successful workshops on healthy cooking in nature, which received a wonderful feedback. We will see the film of the workshops. Now, as we come together on our 17th International Women's Day celebration, I want to highlight a truly remarkable contribution, the beautiful umbrella decoration designed this year by May Zuhair Jamil, and its brilliant artistic transformation was carried out with patience and devotion by our talented artist, Amal Hamdani. Amal dedicated an entire month of Ramadan, to complete these breathtaking paintings. You can see the paintings. And she was suffering because it's a plastic thing, not like canvas. She was like every 3-4 days, and she will repeat. She has to repeat the work because it's very difficult to do the painting on the plastic. But she's determined to do that. Finishing them only yesterday. She brought me the 7th one yesterday. Such passion and commitment deserve our deepest appreciation. Once again, thank you, Amal, and May, for your creativity, hard work, unwavering dedication. Your dedication have made this celebration more special. Now, I would like to wholehearted thank you all for I want to thank the male colleagues, not only the women, that have supported us since the establishment of this wonderful organization, the Iraqi Australian University Graduate Forum, which was established in 2008. So 17 years continuously, we're doing International Women's Day every year. My sincere thanks go to Professor Rubai, who is the star of our Muntada. Dr. Natiq, the President, Mr. Hassan Ali, the Treasurer, Mr. Jalil Doman, Mr. Hayyan Nashi, Wadi Shamukh, Laith Sami, and thank you all for listening.
Thank you, Dr. Bushra, for your encouraging words. Can I now please ask the Honourable Mrs. Anne Stanley, Federal Member of Wirrawa, to come up here and give us a few.
Thank you and good evening. I too acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we meet tonight and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging, and acknowledge this was, is and always will be Aboriginal land. This is simply a wonderful event to be invited to and to take part in, and I think I may well have been to almost every one of the 17. We've had lots of different venues, but I think tonight's number of people that have turned up shows just how important this community and the Iraqi University Graduates Forum, the work they've done over the last 17 years to get so many people involved and to ensure that women's voices are recognised and encouraged is something that is really important. Unfortunately, there has already been 15 women who have lost their lives this year at the hands of an intimate partner. That figure is stubbornly the same every year over a considerable amount of time. And although encouraging women and taking our place in the world is very, very important, we also need to make sure that our sons and our husbands are encouraged to support the proper way of behaving, and that we all look at each other as human beings with a right of a voice and a right to do what they need to do, because it's going to take our whole community to change what is going on. And it starts with forums like this, but it needs to continue in every single thing each and every one of us do every day. We need to encourage and support those who are not doing so well and who are not in safe situations. So can I thank the Iraqi Graduates Forum and all the work that the committee has done with this. The umbrellas are just beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And their message is clever and subtle and perfect. So congratulations on your work. Having been involved and being invited so often, it is my great pleasure to let everybody know that I have secured an election commitment for the Iraqi Graduates Forum of $10,000 to support their work and to make it just that little bit easier to put on functions like this, to support the volunteers, with everything you do. You not only do this Women's Day event, but you also encourage our young people to succeed with the Australia Day event, which makes sure that people who've come from quite different circumstances in their educational ability, but when they get to the end they have such fantastic results, are encouraged and are supported. So I'm really pleased that I've been able to work towards getting that money for you. But more importantly, can I thank all the volunteers, because events like this didn't start being organised yesterday. It has been months in the planning, every waking hour. So thank you so much, Dr. Bushra and her committee, for all you do. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you, and for your ongoing support and your encouraging words. Can I now please ask Mr. Samir Yusuf, Councillor, Fairfield City Council, to come up here and say a few words.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. At the beginning, I would like to say, on behalf of Mayor of Fairfield, Mr. Carboni, which he couldn't make it to this evening to be here with you prior to other commitments, I want to offer a heartfelt congratulations to all women in Australia and worldwide on International Women's Day. You are the essence of life, a source of inspiration, power, and grace in our world. Greetings to you, esteemed women, and greetings to you who bring significance and value to life as we know it. Happy International Women's Day. بالنيابة عن محافظ مدينة فيرفيلد الأستاذ فرانك كاربوني وباسمي شخصيا أود أن أتقدم بأحر التهاني لجميع نساء أستراليا والعالم بمناسبة اليوم العالمي للمرأة. أنتن جوهر الحياة، مصدر إلهام وقوة وجمال في عالمنا. في كل يوم تظهرن القوة وتجسدن أدوار الأمهات والأخوات والشركات. المرأة هي رمز الحكمة والقيادة والنجاح والرحمة، هي أساس مجتمعنا ووطننا. أود أن أشكر جميع نساء فيرفيلد على مساهمتهن القيمة في بناء مجتمعنا. تحياتي لكن أيتها النساء الفاضلات، وتحية لكن من تضيفن على الحياة كما نعرفها معنى وقيمة. شكرا لمنتدى الجامعيين على دعوتنا ومشاركتنا إياكم.
Thank you so much, Mr. Samir, for your words and your ongoing support. The following short video portrays a number of paintings that represents women's sorrows. An artistic piece was commissioned by Amal Al-Hamdani, and it will just play now, and it will.
شجون امرأة A woman's sorrow. قبل الهجرة من رحم هذه الحياة امرأة تولد بأغلال مجتمع يلغي نصفه الآخر. Before migrating from the womb of life, a woman is born with the shackles of society, dismissing its other half. وطأت معاناة الهجرة والحنين لذكريات الوطن. The agony of migration, accompanied by the nostalgic memories of her homeland. بعد التأقلم والاستقرار تتفجر الحياة مفعمة بالأمل والحرية نحو غد أفضل مزهر بالإبداع. After acculturating, life blooms with freedom and hope for a better tomorrow, blossomed with creativity and inspiration. تحقق الحلم وتربعت على عرش الحياة وتوجت ملكة في عالمها الجديد. The dream came true and was not so far from reach. On the throne of life, she finally resided, crowned the new queen of her new world. رحلة من الوطن الأم إلى الوطن البديل. كل عام وأنت أقوى من كل التحديات. كل عام وأنت وطن للجميع. A journey from one's homeland to a new home. May every year find you stronger than all challenges. May your heart that is filled with love be a home for all.
We will now move to the next segment of our program, another short film that contains interviews and footage from the workshops that our committee members organised in the past few months. This video highlights the efforts by all who participated. A little bit of an introduction into the videos. The Women's Committee of the Iraqi Australian University Graduates Forum organised 3 Healthy Diet in Nature workshops as part of the lead up to the International Women's Day 2025 festival. These activities were carried out by the green team, yellow team and orange team. You'll know what that means when you watch the video. The workshops took place outdoors and began with a seminar on healthy lifestyles and nutrition, with a special focus on diabetic patients. The seminar was presented by Dr. Alia Al-Alousi, a family physician based in southwestern Sydney. Following the seminar, Dr. Alia and assisted by her team, demonstrated the preparation of healthy meals in front of the attendees. The meals were then shared among participants in a warm and friendly atmosphere. The second part of the event featured an engaging Q&A session on healthy living, where participants received small green-themed gifts for correct answers. Additionally, Professor Ahmed Al-Rubai, I'm going to try not to butcher this word, Dr. Ahmed, a gastroenterologist, I think, at Bankstown Hospital. You can tell I'm not a doctor. And president of the Iraqi Australian Association, delivered an in-depth presentation on the impact of a healthy diet on overall well-being and health. We would also like to extend our special thanks to Mr. Rafiq Al-Uqabi for directing, editing the 3 workshop videos and for today's video coverage as well.
من ضمن فعاليات لجنة المرأة في منتدى الجامعيين العراقيين نلتقي اليوم في هذا المكان الجميل وأجواء اجتماعية مشرقة جمع فيها المنتدى ولجنة المرأة جاليات عربية والجالية العراقية في نشاط ثقافي ونشاط متميز يقدم باكورة عمالة لنشاطات لجنة المرأة في هذه السنة، وأيضا من باب التثقيف والترفيه لأعضاء المنتدى وأيضا أعضاء الجالية العربية الموجودة هنا في أستراليا. من ضمن أفراد اللي حضروا اليوم أيضا مجموعة من اللاجئين الوافدين من سوريا ومن فلسطين أو من غزة تحديدا بعد الأحداث اللي صارت. فالنشاط أيضا موجه للاجئين الحاضرين أو اللاجئين القادمين من مناطق الصراعات في الشرق الأوسط، وهذا النشاط تقوم به لجنة المرأة ومنتدى الجامعيين العراقيين هو لدعم وتثقيف مجموعة اللاجئين أو تثقيف الجالية اللاجئة الواصلة إلى أستراليا مؤخرا من سوريا ومن غزة من فلسطين في تحديث معلوماتهم واندماجهم في المجتمع الاسترالي.
نحن صرنا شهر ونص جايين على استراليا، واليوم طلعنا الاهتمام المنتدى الجامعي، وكتير كان يعني كتير مرتاحين ووقت ممتع كتير هون، كان الجو حلو كتير والفريق ما قصر معنا والله.
اليوم مسوين سفرة على تشجيع على الأكل الصحي، والثيم هو اللون الأصفر. حاولنا قد ما نقدر انه نجمع الشغلات، الخضروات الخضروات والاكل اللي اصفر، لان هواي اكو مجاميع انه مجموعات الناس يمكن ما متطلعه عليها، فمركزين على الاكل الصحي لهواي اغراض انه نشجع الجاليه او الجميع انه ياكلون اكل صحي أكل بيه فوائد، فركزنا على هالنقطة هواية.
Today we are gathered here with our community, the Arabic community, Iraqi, Palestinians, Syrians, Lebanese, all communities, to have a morning picnic for the healthy cooking. And we'll have a lecture by Dr. Alia to give us a bit of her information about how to have a good healthy lifestyle. This is part of the CCSP funded program, and we appreciate to CCSP to fund this activity. This is a very friendly and family orientated activity. The purpose is to welcome our newcomers into Australia from Gaza and other countries, to make them feel comfortable at home, to build this inclusiveness and building a network with members of the community. We're very delighted to be part of this program, to provide a kind of community feeling for the new arrivals.
طبعا شكرا للجميع، شكرا للمنتدى الجامعي العراقي الاسترالي لدعوتهم لجمعيه غازا استراليا بروجرام، جمعيه البرنامج الاسترالي الغزي. طبعا احنا كثير بشرفنا نتواجد مع الاخوه من الجاليه العراقيه، لانه احنا نعتبر الجاليه العراقيه الموجوده باستراليا هي اقرب الجاليات للجاليه الغزويه، اجوا جميعا من حرب وصراعات موجودة في بلادنا، فأجوا جميعا فإحنا نتبادل الخبرات فيما بيننا كثير. إحنا على الصعيد البروفيشنال، صعيد العمل، استفدنا من المنتدى الجامعي العراقي الأسترالي كأطباء، كمهندسين، كجميع فئات المتعلمين الفلسطينيين اللي قادموا من غزة. نشاطنا مع المنتدى لا يقتصر على الأكل الصحي لليوم، كان طبعا مع الشكر للدكتورة علياء والأخت مايا على دعوتهم، لكن الافضل كثير استفدنا على المستويات اخرى غير موضوع الاكل الصحي.
السفرة البرتقالية كانت هي ختام السفرات، سلسلة السفرات اللي نظمها منتدى الجامعيين العراقي الأسترالي للتغذية الصحية لأخواننا الواصلين الجدد من غزة. أهلا وسهلا بهم اليوم بالسلسلة الثالثة من التغذية الصحية. تحدثنا اليوم عن الغذاء الصحي وعن فوائد الصيام المتقطع، وبالإضافة لهذا الشيء لأنه رمضان همينا قريب وراح يكون فرصة للصيام، تحدثنا عن فوائد الصيام وعن الصيام المتقطع، وشاركوا من الحاضرين أيضا بخبراتهم عن التغذية الصحية وعن الدايت الصحي. وأتمنى أنه هذه المعلومات كلها كانت مفيدة لكل أخواننا الواصلين الجدد من غزة، وكذلك لكل أخواننا العرب الحاضرين اليوم بهذه السفرة المميزة. شكرا جزيلا.
Today we are attending the third workshop of the series of healthy diet and cooking, which is organized by the Women and Design Committee in the Iraqi Australian University Graduate Forum. And on this occasion, the theme is the orange in color, which includes all the foods presented with all the healthy design and healthy details in orange. The workshop preceded by a very summarized, simplified presentation by Dr. Alia Al-Alusi, a general practitioner in the community and a member of the Iraqi Australasian Medical Association, on the healthy diet and the diet used for weight reduction and diet during fasting. And it was very interactive presentation. The attendees range between the new arrival from Gaza, Palestinian, Jordanian, Syrian, Egyptian, in addition to Iraqis from all sects. This will be followed by the major celebration of the International Women's Days, which will be on the 5th of April.
طبعا ننظم منتدى الجامعيين العراقي الاسترالي السفرة الثالثة من ورشة العمل الأكل الصحي والطهي الصحي في أجواء الطبيعة الخلابة والبحر الحلو. هذه السفرة الثالثة اللي هي الأورنج ثيم، نسوي بها طبخ صحي، يشاركونا إخواننا الفلسطينيين والسوريين والجالية العربية قاطبة. هذا البارك الحلو ساعدونا بمنظمة SSI، جهزونا إياه والفيو الحلو وكل الفاسيلتيز موجودة، بلس الناس جايين ولابسين الثيم البرتقالي. عندنا أكل كلش هيلثي راح يكون بناء على مواصفات خاصة، كالوريز وتفاصيل راح تكون كلها احنا أخذناها بنظر الاعتبار حتى نحقق أهداف الورشات العمل اللي سويناها.
ورشة هدفها توعية صحية، الهدف منها توعية صحية للناس، الأكل الصحي، الأمراض المزمنة اللي يعاني منها الإنسان بسبب الأكل المو صحي، لأنه أكو مثل يقول you are what you eat، يعني أنت كل شيء بالحياة يعتمد على طريقة أكلك، فالأكل الصحي هو المفتاح للصحة.
Okay, as you can see, that was just a really short summary of the wonderful work that has been done and continues to be done with the community. This is just a highlight of the work, the hardship, everything that goes into organising these sessions. Not only do they address the health aspect of individuals and community members, but I think what's really, really important is that it tackles the disconnections that some community members might have with the wider community. So this is about inclusion, but it's also about people not feeling isolated. So a very, very welcome project, but also very, very one that is also very important for our community. The following segment will be dedicated to the many individual women that have made various contributions to our society. This is to honour their achievements, and it's a simple way of saying thank you for all that they have contributed throughout their work, their studies, but also as community leaders, but community members as well. So there will be a presentation segment, so please bear with me. There will be a few bios that I will have to read, but I'll assure you that you will get to meet some really, really wonderful people who have done a big, big difference in our community. Can I please ask Ms. Anne Stanley and Professor Ahmed to come up on stage to present the next 4 presentations and awards? Thank you. All right. Okay, so we will start with Dr. Farah Al-Nasri. Dr. Farah Al-Nasri is a leading researcher in mass gathering medicine, focusing on health risks and preventative measures in Iraq. Based at the University of Sydney, her work has significantly influenced public health strategies for large-scale events. During the COVID-19 pandemic, she co-advised Iraqi's Ministry of Health, shaping crucial preventative measures. Additionally, She is dedicated to mentoring Iraqi medical students, equipping them with research and data collection skills to address healthcare challenges in their communities. Please make Dr. Farah Al-Nasiri come. Welcome. You two get to stay. The next person will be Dr. Basima Al-Nasari. Dr. Basima Al-Nasri is a global health researcher specializing in addiction medicine with a focus on alcohol treatment in Muslim majority countries. Her multilingual research, published in leading journals, highlights the needs of culturally diverse populations in alcohol policy and treatment. She leads impactful projects on mass gathering health in Iraq and alcohol treatment for CALD populations in Australia. A strong advocate for women's issues, she represents New South Wales in the Australian Federal Department of Home Affairs and played a key role in Iraq's integration into the International Society of Addiction Medicine, fostering global collaboration in addiction medicine. Please come up on stage. Dina Al-Nashi is the CEO of Al-Nasr and Al-Nashi United Company in Kuwait. A civil engineering graduate from the University of Sydney, she began her career as an acoustic consultant in Australia before joining her family's construction and contracting business in Kuwait. She later established the first acoustic consultancy firm in the country. She has played a key role in strengthening Australian-Kuwaiti business ties, serving as president of the Australian Business Group in Kuwait and a member of the Australian Embassy's Business Advisory Group. A strong advocate for women's empowerment, she led NNUC to become one of the first regional companies to sign the UN Women's Empowerment Principles. Recognized as one of the 100 most influential women in the Arab world by Arabian Business in 2021, she was appointed in 2024 as a board member of DFAT's Council for Australian Arab Relations. Unfortunately, Dina couldn't be with us here tonight, but we have Dr. Bushra, who is her auntie, to come up here and accept the award on her behalf. Wonderful. Rachel Mansford, originally from the UK and now based in Sydney. Rachel has a background in literature, history and museum studies. Her career spans roles in not-for-profits and cultural institutions, with a strong focus on social justice, community empowerment, and amplifying marginalised voices. She currently works at START, supporting trauma recovery for refugees by strengthening frontline services. With expertise in project management and operations, she also brings 30 years of yoga practice and is a devoted mother of two. Her work and life reflect a deep commitment to cultural heritage, social equity, and community well-being. Please make her feel welcome. Thank you both, Professor and Anne. I will ask Councillor Emmanuel Ejay and Ms. Carmen Lazar to come up and present the next 4 awards, please. Thank you. Okay. Susan Jabour. Arriving in Australia at 19, Susan Jabour built a new life while balancing family and education. She earned a degree in community welfare and worked across government and non-government sectors, assisting migrant families with settlement and integration. For the past 8 years, she has been a multicultural community liaison officer with Fairfield City Police, fostering connection between law enforcement and the community. During the COVID-19 pandemic, she became a trusted public figure, using various media platforms to educate and support the community, particularly in the highly affected Fairfield area. Please welcome. Congratulations. Dr. Ola Zaidan's extraordinary career began by fleeing the Baghdad war zone to earn her dental degree with distinction in the UAE in 2007, migrated to Australia and received a scholarship, graduating with honours and earning a graduate certificate in clinical dentistry from Melbourne University in 2011. After successfully completing the Australian Dental Council examination and practicing in both public and private sectors, in 2024 she achieved dux of her batch in a graduate diploma in clear aligner therapy from Bolton University in London and earned the International Academy for Dental Facial Aesthetics certificate from New York. Please, come on. Congratulations. Next, we have Munes Mansoubi. Munes is a key advocate for social cohesion and community well-being, playing a vital role in transforming the Community Refugee Welcome Centre into a thriving engagement hub. Known for her strong collaboration skills, she builds meaningful relationships with stakeholders and tailors projects to meet community needs. A dedicated team player, she consistently contributes to award-winning initiatives, including the Salvo's Welcome Project Award and the New South Wales Local Government Excellence Award, showcasing her commitment to impactful community work. Please join us, Mones. Congratulations, Manes. Samah is a dedicated advocate for displaced communities and refugees, working both in Australia and internationally. She has served as an engagement expert with the UN Refugee Agency and as a lived experience advisor for the Settlement Council of Australia. Leading a global research project on refugee information needs and higher education access in Uganda, she combines her expertise in international development with storytelling through her initiative Unbound Stories. As a keynote speaker, she amplifies refugee voices and drives policy changes through the Refugee Stories for Change program that is managed by the Refugee Council of Australia. Samah holds degrees in political science and a Master of Philosophy from UNSW, using her lived experience to bridge personal narratives with impactful advocacy. Please welcome to the stage my very dear friend, Samah. Congratulations. Thank you very much, you too. Thank you. Okay, for the next 3 awards, can I please ask Ms. Tu Lee and Councillor Samir Youssef to come up on stage to award the next recipients, please. Yes, okay. Shahad Shahab, with an Iraqi heritage, she said that she embarked on her academic journey in pharmacy, earning her bachelor's degree from Jordan in 2010. The following year, she migrated to Australia, where she dedicated herself to obtaining accreditation for her qualifications. Through it's a typo, sorry. Through her ongoing commitment, she successfully became a registered pharmacist in Australia. Driven by passion for continuous learning and professional growth, she pursued a graduate diploma in general ultrasound, achieving registration as a general sonographer. Please welcome Shahad to receive her award. Congratulations. Next, we have Aida Al-Saifi with a journalism and media degree from the British International University in 2022. She has begun an active media profession since 2014, a member of the Australian Journalists Association since 2018. She has worked as an editor for several Australian newspapers, including the Iraqi Australian newspaper, the Lebanese Telegraph, and the Arab Australian magazine. She has played a key role in cultural and media advocacy, serving as the chairwoman of the Women's Committee for Culture and Media at the Bihya Yahana Association and Mandi. In 2022, she founded the Mesopotamian Social Association, organizing humanitarian and cultural initiatives, including art exhibitions and festivals. For the past 3 years, she has been actively engaged with the Mandaean Sabian Association, promoting social and religious education. In 2024, she co-founded the Mandaean Australian Social Club and has served as a media representative for Asfa Theatrical Arts Group. Please come on. Next, we have Nariman Abdul Razak, holds a bachelor's degree in statistics from the University of Baghdad. She migrated to Australia in 2000, where she has successfully continued her career as a businesswoman. Alongside her professional journey, she pursued studies in community services and has worked with special needs children and the elderly, providing support and encouragement. In 2014, Nariman began volunteering with the Women and Children's Committee of the Sabian Mandain Association in Australia, serving both her own and other communities in Liverpool. She later became a board member and chaired the Social Committee from 2022 to 2024. Through her role, she has been instrumental in organising social events that foster unity and togetherness. Please come on. Okay, next we have Tabarak Mahmoud. So Tabarak is an Iraqi woman who moved to Australia in 2013. She has successfully completed a master's degree in medical physics from the University of Wollongong. And in 2023, and has extensive expertise across various domains of medical radiation physics, such as nuclear medicine and diagnostic radiology. Currently, Tabarak serves as a consultant health physicist at the Australian Nuclear Science and Technology Organisation, where she leverages her technical skills to ensure the safe use of radiation in various applications. She is known for her problem-solving abilities, meticulous attention to detail, and commitment to advancing radiation safety standards. Please come on stage. Thank you so much. Next, I would like to call Mr. Paul Power and Miss Maeve Brown and Emmanuel Sara to come on stage and present the next awards, please. Just bear with me. Okay, Sandra Al-Bushaba. Sandra Abu-Shaba was born in Iraq and grew up amidst political instability and conflict. In 2014, when ISIS took control of parts of Iraq, she was forced to flee for safety. After overcoming these challenges, she arrived in Australia in 2016, where she began rebuilding her life. Sandra completed her Year 12 education in Iraq and went on to earn a diploma of legal services from TAFE, New South Wales in 2017, showcasing her dedication to personal and professional development. Since 2023, she has been actively involved in community work as the Office Manager of Settlement Engagement and Transition Officer for the Chaldean League of New South Wales in Mount Druitt. In these roles, she assisted individuals in adapting to life in Australia. Currently pursuing a Bachelor's of Law at Charles Darwin University, Sandra aims to enhance her ability to support others through legal advocacy. Please come on, Sandra. Congratulations. You guys can stay. Okay, next we have Eva Ishu is an inspiring figure with a remarkable journey rooted in her dedication to her Assyrian community. Eva graduated from the Commerce High School in Kirkuk and worked as an accountant, serving for 29 years at the Northern Petroleum Company. After 2003, Eva expanded her advocacy work by joining the Assyrian Women's Union as the head of the union here in Australia. Eva fled her homeland in 2014 and sought refuge in Australia. Eva continued her mission by becoming a member of the Assyrian Women's Organisation in Sydney. Her dedication to empowering women and preserving the Assyrian heritage remains a central part of her inspiring journey. Eva's hard work, commitment and dedication for her nation has also seen her volunteer with Zawa Incorporated through their many activities and programs. Please come on stage, Eva. Congratulations, Eva. Okay. Lizzie Wong, Chair of the Fiji Diaspora Women's Alliance, is a dedicated advocate for Pacifica women, leading initiatives to empower their health, well-being and safety. As a power ambassador for the Pacific Cancer Screening Project last year with PWPBN, she raised awareness on early detection and screening. Committed to systemic change, Lizzie works to enhance women's economic, social and cultural opportunities. She also advocates against domestic family violence, raising awareness and amplifying Pacifica women's voices to end violence. Please, Lizzie, come on stage. Last but not least, Tan Thi Nguyen. Born in Vietnam, she arrived in Australia in 1994 seeking a better life. In 2007, she began volunteering as a tax help assistant under the ATO program and at VCA for 4 years, assisting individuals with Centrelink forms, tax file number applications, and other essential documents. Her passion for helping others led her to pursue community services at TAFE, where she completed birth certificate 4 and a diploma to enhance her ability to support the community professionally. For nearly a decade, she has been working at Core Community Services, assisting clients through the Refugee and Migrant Settlement Program. She specialises in supporting women and children escaping domestic violence, providing case management, safety planning, emergency housing, financial assistance and referrals to help them rebuild their lives in Australia. She finds joy in empowering others, just as she once received support on her own journey. Congratulations, Dan. Thank you very much.